Welcome, Capricorn. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. This reading is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. It's general topic, no specific life area. Middle of July to middle of August ish, give or take. It'll be different. It'll be different for everybody a little bit. Give me a couple more shuffles. I heard a really weird noise. I woke up really early this morning. And I have typical birds, like when I normally wake up, there's typical birds that I hear. But if I wake up earlier, there's other bird noises. Interesting. Different birds wake up at different times, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, let's get started here, Capricorn. Yeah, sometimes I'm a nut. So let's get going. What do our Capricorns need to know? What do our Capricorns need to know? Current situation, please. Knight of Swords. Past influence. Seven of Cups. Present influence. High Priestess. Negative. Page of Wands. Positive. Justice. What you don't see. Eight of Pentacles. What to look for. Oops, that was upside down. Five of Pentacles. Unexpected energy. Oop, I got a couple that are upside down now. Star. I don't read reversals. I think when I have so many different placements, especially like the negatives and the positives, it balances itself out. Challenge. Knight of Wands. Maybe weird. Okay. Challenge is the Knight of Wands. Interesting that you have the Knight of Wands in the challenge and the Page of Wands in the negative. That's very interesting. Okay. I kind of feel like you got the Knight of Swords moving into the future. You've got, I feel like the Page and the Knight of Wands both moving the other way. So the Sword one's moving. Yeah. Interesting energy. It's kind of like fighting you a little bit here. Future influence. Queen of Pentacles, outcome, Two of Pentacles, Eight of Swords is where it leads, Eight of Wands. Well, that energy goes away quick, the stuck energy. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles. So overall, I would say the energy is about a group dynamic of some sort, something that you're working on so that either you can feel more, so this could be group, small group, it could be a relationship, so two people, but whatever it is, it has to do with the idea of enhancing each other, right? So and I especially see that with the Eight of Pentacles and what you don't see, because there's something that you're really working on to bring this group together, even if it's two people. Like there's something here telling me that you want this dynamic to level up. That's what I'm getting. Current situation is the Knight of Swords. Now, I'm going to go over here first. Your past influence was the Seven of Cups. So is the Seven of Cups for the past. You know, you had a lot of choices. So there was this period of time. Now, keep in mind, anytime I'm reading, the past influence can be recent or a long time ago. Whatever that influence is influencing the now and where you're moving. So it doesn't have to be like yesterday. It can be some situation in the past, but it had to do with choices that you made or had. I think made. Well, no. And the reason why I don't think so is I think that that's what you're doing right now with the Knight of Swords. You've gone, okay, I can do X, Y, Z, all of these things. Well, I am moving forward. And I feel like you're moving forward blindly a little bit. But you are moving forward. So, and High Priestess is in your present influence. And I feel like that's you reaching inward to go, okay, what does my gut tell me? What do I need to really do here? And it is influencing you right now. You're kind of really looking in at yourself, your gut feelings, your intuition. Um, but I feel like that's what's guided you with this Knight of Swords. You're really heading towards something. So this feels like the decision. I'm like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. And you're like balls to the wall. You're going for it, just going for it. Excuse me if that offended anybody. But yeah, you're just, and that has a lot of energy. So there's a lot of speed to that Knight too. That's why, I use that phrase, but it's just straight ahead, man. I'm doing it. Now the Page of Wands, and I'm going to go straight to the Knight of Wands too, because the Page of Wands is in your negative energy. There's something to be said here. So when I look at the Wands energy, sometimes the Wands move forward without thinking really clearly. They don't make all of the decisions up front. They get an idea and they just go do it. And sometimes that's great. Sometimes we need that. However, I feel like with the Knight of Wands and the challenge, it's asking you to be sure to have a clear path. Think about this before you move towards that passionate energy of just moving without really deciding what to do. I feel like you absolutely have that ability because the Knight of Swords has a destination in mind, where the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands don't always. They're going towards their passion, right? They're led by passion, where the Knight of Swords is led by an idea. And I feel like this is like you had this idea, but you may not have thought it all the way through. And I feel like because of the way these are facing in the reading and everything, that this could take you backwards if you're not careful. It's not that they will, it's just a warning. I mean, these positions, negative, positive, strengths, challenges, all of those type of positions are more giving you knowledge. So know this ahead of time, that you may want to have a precise heading in mind. The Justice is in your strength or your positive energies. And I feel like that you are doing the right thing. The right thing is on your side, which will help you through this as well. And I think someone needs to hear that, because sometimes you could be hearing from other people saying, oh, I don't think that's right. Or you're just looking out for you, or, those kind of things. Instead, it's like, no, I'm doing the right thing. And that's the most important thing. If you truly believe that you're doing the right thing and you're not hurting anybody, maliciously, then you're doing the right thing. 8 of Pentacles is in what you don't see. And I feel like this is your energy of really working through this. I think you're working harder on this than you realize. I think that you really want to succeed here. And matter of fact, I feel like it's really important that you succeed here. Having this show up in what you don't see, sometimes we don't realize how important a situation is to us. And I feel like that's why it's here, is to remind you that this is important to you, because you are spending so much time to perfect it. And keep in mind, this is a pentacle, you are earth. This is a good omen, but it's to remember that. The 5 of Pentacles, though, is in your what to look for. Sometimes with the 5 of Pentacles, it's not always about loss or pain or, when we look at the 5 of Pentacles in the Rider White, we see them walking by the church, right? In this deck, this man is injured and this one's looking for help. It's also to be reminded that help can come in all different varieties, and that's what you need to look for. Look for the things that can lift you up, that can truly help you, and it may not be the norm. It may not be what you would expect to happen. So it's kind of a reminder to open your eyes to that. And I think that's why it's in that position specifically, because it may not be the norm. It's not just help from your mom. So, we all get help from our moms. Well, I mean, some of us do. But, it's not that kind of, it's different. And it's keep an open mind. Look for that. Look for what can guide you into a new direction that may not be average normal path that you would take. The star is in your unexpected. I feel like this is about, I think this, what happens here with the unexpected is that you realize how important this situation is to you. And with that, it helps you to really focus more and really work towards what you need to work towards. So keep that in mind as well. And I like that energy coming in unexpected. I talked about, I have these opposites. I talked about the challenge with the Knight of Wands. This is about making sure that you're clear on where you want to go. You start out that way, but it might get kind of wonky. So this is a reminder to make sure you know where you're going. Where does this, our future influences the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this is your energy, male or female, doesn't matter. But what it is it's sitting in your own successes and understanding. This is an influence. So this is the energy influencing the situation, which will be the Two of Pentacles. It's you understanding, you focusing on what's important to you, your stability, your home, your family, those type of things. You being grounded. And I feel like that's, and when I say family, home, that's family, home to you, whatever that means to you. What this stability, what's your core beliefs are really going to influence your future here. Your core, to make a decision on moving forward, this is what will drive you in the near future. The Two of Pentacles is in your outcome. And I feel like this is a truce almost, but I feel like it brings a lot of balance in. And then the Two of Pentacles is all about balance. Balancing work, home life, balancing whatever you need to balance. And I do feel like that you're going to come to a kind of a balanced state, which I do feel like that's why, though, the Eight of Swords comes in. So the Eight of Swords is what comes after this, is there's this balance, but then you feel stuck because you feel like, oh, well, I'm not moving now. And you feel like you need to move. The Eight of Swords, I feel like could be in your own mind, you being stuck in your own mind, but it could be a circumstance that's holding you back. I think it'll be different for everybody. Sometimes I get a very clear, this is in your head or this is a circumstance, but I'm not getting it super clear. Because I do feel like, though, with the Eight of Wands coming in after that, that's the energy that releases the Eight of Swords. So things will move forward. And a lot of times when I see the Eight of Wands, I feel like it's, again, a fated thing. It's supposed to happen. And something comes in that just moves you forward. Now, this is where the passion comes back in. So that's really cool. I mean, like you'll get that back. And it'll take a little bit. I mean, and I don't think there's anything negative here at all. It feels like a very advice-filled reading. Like you just need kind of someone to, pass some things in your head, rethink, look at things differently. But I feel like that's what that is. But there will be a time where you feel stuck. Again, I don't know if it's feeling or if it's circumstance, but the Eight of Wands changes that. And that gives you like a lot of forward movement. So, there you have it, Capricorn. I hope you like this. Please let me know. Hit the like button. Give me a comment. I appreciate all of the things. Take care. Have a beautiful day. I was just making sure I didn't miss any. Take care. Have a beautiful day.